Brandon Adams beyond 3, gives way to Lemkin. Jason between the 2 circles, back to Kyle Moore beyond 3, to Lambert. Fakes a 3, drives to the free throw line, cut off, and has to back it out. Left wing pass to Lemkin, lob down low to Adams, gets away from Rook, and the layup is good off the glass. Adams now with 5 points for the Bulldogs. The lead is now 9 for Troy. Left wing Paulson beyond 3 in the front court. Works the right-handed dribble, right wing pass to Pace. Pace to Hopkins between the 2 circles. Back to John Pace, right wing, penetrates, backs it out to Paulson, guarded by Lambert. Willie gets a pick, fakes a 3, back to Hopkins. Now on the right side to Pace, penetrates, goes in, scoop shot, at the double pump, rolls in. John Pace with 7 points in the lead, back to 11 for Troy. And here comes full court press. Hopkins guarding Brandon Adams, and Adams will look to bring it across the timeline, and he does. Brandon stops at the free throw line, drives in, shot over Rook, no good. Rebound, Walton, left-handed layup in. Walton, we talked about him having to sit on the bench early, but he's back in the lineup. He'll make his presence felt. Now a pass down low to Rook along the baseline, had trouble with it, regains the possession. Kirchhoff at the free throw line, fakes it. Almost thrown away by Lambert from behind, and now Kirchhoff gets it to Paulson. Drives, left wing, 10-footer, off the glass, too hard, rebound Lemkin. Lemkin runs the floor, stops on the left wing beyond 3, gives it to Brandon Adams between the 2 circles, 6:10 to go, third quarter, 31-22. Troy with the lead, South with the ball. Left wing Lambert gets a pass, now at the free throw line to Walton, down to Lambert, spins, fakes, double pump, shot is in, and he draws the foul. Better start here for the Bulldogs than when they started in the first quarter. Here in the third quarter, Lambert puts in another bucket. He's got 9, and he draws the foul on Willie Paulson. Willie's second personal foul. Lambert at the line so far this evening is 2 of 2, and here comes Greg Ettinger off the bench quickly as Willie Paulson, check it, Casey Hopkins sits down. For Troy, here in this third quarter with 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the third quarter, 31-24. Troy with the lead over Zumwalt South, and at the line, senior DeJuan Lambert. Stands at the mark, eyes it up, and hits it. Very good free throw shooter is DeJuan, 3 of 3 from the line. He's got 10 points. Pace into the front court, drives around Adams, goes into the paint, leaves a pass to Rook, the layup is good, he draws a foul. Pace faked the shot off the double pump, laid it off the Rook on the right block. Rook scores the bucket, and he goes to the free throw line. JR with 9 points. The foul is on the Bulldogs. They say it's on Adams. They're saying that's Brandon Adams' first foul. That can't be right. Now Coach Wilkins is going to come to the bench. And the free throw is good by Rook. And actually it's Brandon Adams' third foul. Rook is good on the free throw. He's got 10 points, 4 of 5 from the line. Here comes Adams, lays it off for Walton. Shot, layup in over Rook. Nice job by Adams on the penetration. Gets it to Walton. Walton scores. He's got 8 points. Pace against the full court press, brings it across the line. Troy leads 34-27. Paulson on the pass from Pace, short on the shot. Rebound. Kirchhoff crashes in from out of nowhere and scores a bucket. Kirchhoff with 4. South quickly down the floor. Moore in the front court, leaves it for Lambert. Right wing beyond 3. 36-27 Troy. Lambert, pull-up jumper, no good. Whistle foul. Push off on DeJuan Lambert. Paulson, tight defense. Push off on Lambert, and DeJuan has picked up his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Bulldogs. 5:11 to go in the third. Brandon Adams will sit down. Jason Carter comes in. Here comes the Trojans. Right to left. Pace gives way to Paulson in the front court. Tries to get a pass into Rook. Rook had trouble with it. Outlets to Pace on the right wing. Left wing Paulson open for 3. In the air, off the rim. Rebound tapped by Rook once, tapped by Rook twice. Loose ball picked up by Carter. Carter pulled down the loose board after Rook had 2 chances at the tap. Left wing Lambert spots up for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Rook again. Rook now with 6 boards. He'll bring it down the floor, gives way to Pace, crosses the timeline. Pace penetrates on the left wing, leaves it for Paulson beyond 3. Left wing Pace, 3-pointer, baseline jumper, no good. Rebound Moore had it, lost it, and he couldn't save it. from going out of bounds, and they say last touch by Troy, and the ball belongs to Zumwalt South. They'll get it on the left wing in the backcourt. DeJuan Lambert will put it in play. Lambert gives it to Carter, and he'll bring it into the front court with 4:24 to go in the third, and Troy leading 36-27. Right wing Carter to the baseline to Lambert with the bounce pass. Back outside to King. Jeff King beyond three. Bounce pass Lambert. Baseline. Drives around Kirchhoff. Whistle. And they say Lambert stepped out of bounds. Some contact there as Lambert tried to go around Kirchhoff. That caused Lambert to step out of bounds on the sidelines. Lambert wants a foul. He's not getting it. And the Trojans get the basketball. Pace into the front court. Right wing. Lobs it to Kirchhoff at the free throw line. Had trouble with it. Scott spins left wing, and they say travel. Travel on the spin. South with the ball. They'll have it left wing in the backcourt. King gets it in play to Carter. Carter will bring it across the timeline. John Pace will pick him up on the defense at half court. Carter crosses the timeline with the basketball, dribbles inside the arc, looks for help, leaves it for Walton. Now between the two circles of King, right wing. Eric Carter down to Lambert, double pump. Now he fakes a shot, lays it off for Walton, and he scores over Rook. Nice job by Lambert off the double pump. He found an open Walton. And Andre now with 10 points. It's 36-29. Troy with the lead and the ball front court, left wing. Ettinger drives to the baseline, goes up with a shot. He gets the roll, and it goes in against the defense. Boy, he had a man in his face. It might even have been deflected or touched there on the shot. Ettinger with 14. Bounce pass into Walton, wide open. He gets loose and he scores an easy bucket. Andre Walton with 12 points. 38-31. Troy with the lead. Right side, Ettinger. Bounce pass, Paulson into Rook at the free throw line. A lob to Kirchhoff, left wing Pace. Pace drives along the baseline. Baseline cut off, shot partially blocked by Walton. Walton outlets with the ball, right side Carter. One-on-one against Paulson. Now he throws it away. Carter looking for Lambert on the left wing. It deflects out of bounds. Troy's going to get it with 2:46 to go in the third quarter. Pace with the basketball will bring it into the front court. Right wing. Crosses the timeline to Paulson. Between the two circles, Kirchhoff with a man in his face. Right wing, Ettinger. Baseline jumper from 15. He's feeling it, and he's got more. Ettinger with 16 points. He's been averaging 6 on the season off the bench. Left side, Carter into the front court for the Bulldogs. Bounce pass to Walton. Walton beyond three, leaves it for King. Almost walked with it, got rid of it to Carter. Now to Lambert, runs the left lane. Shot over Rook is in. Running right-hander by DeJuan Lambert. He's got 12. Pace with the ball for Troy. We go under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Troy leads by 7. Pace right side. Beyond three on the pass to Paulson. Tries to go around Lambert. And Lambert knocked it out of bounds off of his hands. And Troy will get it on the right wing. King sits down. And Lemkin comes back in. Paulson between the two circles. A Rook left side to Ettinger. Pull-up jumper from 10, man in his face, and he hit that. Man was right in his face. I don't know how Ettinger hit that. He's got 18. Walton lost the ball down low, out of bounds. Troy gets it. Ettinger had Lemkin right in his face. He hit a 10-footer, and then he stared at Lemkin down the floor and said, "Stop me if you can." Now Ettinger lost it off the inbounds, and here comes Lemkin. Lemkin stopped in that time. Left wing. Down low inside, now turnaround shot by King, blocked, whistle foul on Troy. 1 minute, 32 seconds to go in the third, a foul on the Trojans. And it's on Kirchhoff. Scott picks up personal foul number 1. 1 minute, 32 seconds left in the third quarter clock, 42-33 Troy. At the free throw line, it's actually Tyson Bada. He misses the first. Tyson is yet to get on the score sheet. He has pulled down 4 rebounds, however, and he's got one more chance at it. Here he's a right-hander, a junior, at 6'3", makes it. Bada now with 1 point, and it's a 42-34 Troy lead. Paulson spins away from Lambert into the front court, passes it down to Rook. Rook double pump, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound Walton. Walton wrestles it away, pushes Ettinger. The Troy fans want a foul, no call. Lambert lobs it down low, inside King, shot, blocked, no good. Bodoff actually with it, and he traveled. Looked like he might have been fouled at the other end, but they call it travel on Bodoff. And with 1:12 to go in the third, a couple of exchanges, no one scores, and the ball belongs to Troy. Kirchhoff, left wing to Paulson, lob down low to Rook, over Walton, whistle foul on Andre Walton. For Andre, that'll be his third. He just blocked a almost near easy bucket for Jared Rook, and Rook is at the free throw line. JR with 10 points tonight, 4 or 5 from the line. Rook's a left-handed senior at 6'8", will try and hit the free throw. First one in. Rook increases the lead for Troy. It's 43-34. Brandon Adams comes back in for Coach Tim Grimes, and sitting down is Jace Carter, the 6-foot junior. Rook's second is in. Rook has 12, and he's 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Brandon Adams will look to bring the ball across the timeline. He's being trapped, he's got to get it across the line. Rook stole it away from Walton on the lob. Rook runs the lane, layup, good, and he draws the foul on Walton from behind. And for Andre Walton, that'll be his fourth, and a technical foul now on Walton, and he is done for the night. Not good for Zumwalt South. Walton was frustrated after the steal from Rook, took away the lob. Now Walton is called for a technical after the fact, and Jared Rook will stand at the free throw line with 49 seconds to go, and Troy leading 46-34, and Walton has just taken himself completely out of the ball game. Jared Rook will stand at the line. Tim Grimes will check in Kyle Moore. Walton just lost his cool there. First off, the lob by Adams for Walton was dangerous. There's a cross-court lob at half court. Rook at the line, gets the roll. It was bouncing in and out of there, and he makes it. So Rook now got the bucket and the foul. He's got 15. One more on the way. He'll shoot good on the first technical shot. And he's got one more coming, and Troy will get the ball again. This is a big exchange, and it's in. Rook with 5 points on that exchange, and Troy's going to get the ball back, and now they lead 49-34. Big turn of events with just 49 seconds to go in the third. Paulson puts it in play to Rook. Left side Ettinger. Leaves it for Pace beyond 3. Now to Paulson. Paulson to Pace. Left wing 3. Off the mark. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down by King. Foul on Troy from behind. They charge it on Kirchhoff, and that'll be Scott's second personal foul. Bulldogs will put it in play. Lambert will have it there. Lambert gives way to Brandon Adams. Adams again against a double team. He's looking to be trapped, and this time the Bulldogs break it. Lemkin right side. He's trapped. Now Lambert at the free throw line penetrates. Double pump shot, or actually a pass to Flex off of Kirchhoff out of bounds on the baseline. It belongs to the Bulldogs. And there's just 26 seconds left in the third. That's a big turn of events here in the ball game, with Walton fouling out of the lineup for the Bulldogs at 6'6". He's out of the lineup. He leaves with 12 points. Down low inside, Adams, nice pass in the paint, gets it to Kyle Moore, and Kyle Moore hits the easy layup. Good pass by Adams, and it's 4 for Moore, and it's 49-36 Troy. Pace stops beyond 3, leaves it for Hopkins, right wing 3, John Pace in the air, no good, rebound, Kirchhoff had it, lost it, buzzer sounds. After 3 quarters, Troy 49, Zumwalt South 36. Let's break for 1 minute. You are listening to high school basketball on KZMN. 1 quarter of basketball remains here at Fort Zumwalt South High School. Jim Hewer with you, and it's 49-36. Left wing 3 for the Bulldogs from Lambert, no good. Rebound Kirchhoff had it wrestled away by Lemkin from behind. Lemkin with rebound number 4 resets the offense for the Bulldogs. Troy leads 49-36. Adams between the 2 circles against the man-to-man defense. Whistle foul on Casey Hopkins. Guarding out high there. And Casey picks up personal foul number 2. Andre Walton is fouled out of the lineup for Zumwalt South. And that will hurt Tim Grimes and the Bulldogs here as they try and make a run on the Trojans. Lambert lobs right side to Lemkin, beyond 3 in the front court. Now to Brandon Adams, guarded by Hopkins. Hopkins drops off on Brandon. Brandon works a right wing pass there to Lemkin, back to Adams, beyond 3. Adams looks for help, gets it on the left wing now with the basketball. Lemkin for the Bulldogs. Free throw line to Lambert, penetrates, left wing pass on the outlet. Leaves it there to Lemkin, and Lemkin resets the offense. Bulldogs can't get it inside, so Lemkin's going to take a 10-footer from the right wing and hit it. Lemkin said no one's open, so I'll take care of it myself. Troy in the front court, they lead 49-38. Hopkins between the 2 circles, picked up his dribble, right wing Paulison beyond 3. Willie, bounce pass to Rook, back out Paulison, left wing 3, in the air, short, off the front of the rim. Rebound Lemkin. Lemkin with 5 rebounds, and Jason is only 5'11". Right side Adams into the front court for the Bulldogs. Nearly had it stolen by Hopkins, gets rid of it. Lemkin has it between the 2 circles. Pace picks up the defense there. Now Botoff, left wing pass to Brandon Adams. Stops, 15-footer. Nope. Hopkins is in his face, so he has to throw it back outside to Lambert. Lambert penetrates. He can't shoot, so he backs it out. Bulldogs can't do anything. Now Botoff runs over Paulison, and we will get a foul on Tyson Botoff. Botoff was trying to set a pick, and Paulison sent flying there. I think Willie helped out a little bit with the acting there. He might be nominated for an Emmy there. He gave the official some help on the call, and Botoff has picked up his first personal foul. Nonetheless, Troy with the ball. Hopkins into the front court. To free throw line to Paulison, lays it off to Kirchhoff. Backdoor left wing layup is easy. 6:12 to go in the 4th. Troy 51-38 over Zumwalt South. Left wing, Lambert beyond 3, between the 2 circles. Leaves it there for Lambert, or actually it's Lemkin. Lemkin's jumper off the mark. Rebound pulled down by Rook. A quick outlet to Paulison. Reverse layup against Lambert is in. Willie Paulison has got 5. And what a look there by Casey Hopkins. Down Paulison running the lane. He reverses the layup going in against Lambert, and now it's 53-38 Troy. 5:38 to go in the 4th. Moore down low, spins. Back outside, left wing 3 by Adams. No good. Rebound again by Jared Rook, and Rook now with 8 boards. Paulison into the front court on the left wing for Troy. Between the 2 circles to Hopkins. Back to Pace on the left side. John lobs for Rook. Now back outside. Paulison, the Rook for the lob. Too high for Jared. Deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Troy, and South will get the basketball. Jeff King into the lineup. Sitting down is Jason Lemkin. It's 5 minutes, 16 seconds ago, 4th quarter. Second game of our doubleheader here tonight. Troy girls won the first. Troy boys trying to do the same. Right side, free throw line jumper. Brandon Adams would not fall. Tough shooting luck for Brandon tonight. The rebound is pulled down by Paulison. Paulison with 5 boards. Rook into the paint to Hopkins, back outside. Troy rotates it around. Now Hopkins between the 2 circles. Free throw line to Paulison, left wing Hopkins, baseline to Rook, and Troy gets it there to Paulison. Jumper from 10 off the glass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Adams, loses it. Now saved there by King, left baseline 3, no good. Rebound Kirchhoff lost it, deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Kirchhoff, and the Bulldogs will keep it. Greg Ettinger back into the lineup, and Willie Paulison will sit down with 4:31 to go, 4th quarter, 53-38 Troy with the lead, Bulldogs with the ball. Now we're going to get a timeout. Timeout called by Fort Zumwalt South. Let's break for 1 minute. You are listening to high school basketball on KZMM. Front court, they go left to right. King puts it in play, gets it to Brandon Adams between the two circles. Man-to-man defense still for Troy. Bodoff stands well beyond three, all by himself. Gets rid of the ball, and Adams has it on the right side, drives to the baseline, goes in, shot blocked by Rook. That's the third block for Jared, and then the loose ball picked up by Hopkins. Left side, Ettinger along the baseline, waits for help, gets it to Hopkins, down low, Rook wide open, and he jams it home. Rook with the jam, he was wide open down low, the defense didn't get back, and it's 55-38 Troy. The 55th point comes from number 55 for Troy, Jared Rook. Left wing baseline jumper, Tyson Bodoff scores the bucket. He's got three, and it's 55-40 for Troy, 3:46 to go. Pace into the front court, behind the back dribble, drives to the free throw line. Left wing three, Casey Hopkins, count it! Casey Hopkins hits the bucket. And the Troy lead is 58-40. A three-pointer for Casey is his first of the night. They left him wide open. So South's defense hasn't been the best the last couple trips down. Now Brandon Adams with the basketball. Gives it to the free throw line to Bodoff. Bodoff waits for Lambert. 15-footer, shot blocked by Ettinger, by Lambert, and now Ettinger will get charged for the foul, and that'll send the best free throw shooter to the line for the Bulldogs, DeJuan Lambert. He'll shoot two. Foul is on Ettinger, his third. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this ball game, and Troy leading 58-40 against a darn good Fort Zumwalt South Ball Club. They came in at 15-6, ranked number 14 in the St. Louis area. Lambert makes his first free throw. Trojans were ranked fourth. Depending on what happens tonight between DeSmet and CBC, they can move up in the rankings next week. Final week of the regular season is next week. Lambert's second is in. DeJuan makes another one. He is perfect from the line, 6 of 6, and he has 13 points. Hopkins looking to bring it across the timeline, and we'll get a foul on the Bulldogs. It's on Lambert, and that'll be DeJuan's third. Casey Hopkins steps up to the free throw line, the 5'11 senior. Casey has 3 points off that last three-pointer he just hit. He'll shoot two. He's the best free throw shooter on the club at 82%, and his first one is in. Second one on the way here for Casey. With 3:11 to go, the lead is 59-42, make it 60-42. Hopkins makes them both. And Troy increases the lead, 5 points for Hopkins. And with the ball, Brandon Adams, pull-up jumper, left wing 15-footer, not even close. Off the rim, rebound to Flex, and battle for it, out of bounds, last touch by Lambert. Troy will get it. 2:55 to go, and Troy's in charge here, and the gym's quieted down a little bit. Hopkins with the basketball, crosses the timeline, left wing for pace beyond three. John directs traffic. Now leaves it along the left baseline for Rook, who comes way out for the ball, guarded by Kyle Moore. Moore puts it on, I should say, Rook puts it on the floor and looks for Pace between the two circles. Pace with the dribble on the left side. Leaves it there for Rook, fakes the give and go with Pace. Now Rook still with it, drives to the baseline, picked up his dribble, whistle, foul on Kyle Moore. He was all over Rook, and I guess he touched him a little bit. They're going to call a foul on Moore, and that will send Jared Rook to the free throw line, shooting a 1-and-1, as that is the 19th foul, 18th foul, make that on the Bulldogs, the first on Kyle Moore. Rook at the line, so far tonight has 19, give him 20. And he is now 10 of 11 from the line with one more on the way as he waits the ball from the official. Moore will sit down. Substitution for the Bulldogs as they bring in Stephen Bradley. And Rook hit them both. Jarrett will now come out of the lineup to a big hand for the Trojans as the fans from Troy give him a standing ovation. Jared Rook leaves with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Substitution, John Pace, the senior, comes out for Troy. He leaves with 7 points. Tim Smith into the lineup. Brandon Adams sits down for the Bulldogs as they make some substitutions. Ryan Bond comes in. Schultz comes into the lineup for Troy. Scott Kirchhoff sits down. And will we get one more sub? No. So Lambert will bring it into the front court for the Bulldogs with 2:23 to go. Troy leads by 20. Between the two circles, Bulldogs rotated around. With it there, Stephen Earhart. Earhart leaves it on the left side to Bond. Now it's stolen away beyond 3, and Hopkins has it. Tim Smith with the basketball for Troy, leaves it for Willie Powelson beyond 3. Now Coach Wilkins wants a timeout. Exactly 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Troy by 20. Let's break for 30 seconds. You are listening to high school basketball on KZMM. We're back to live action. Jim Hewer with you at Zumwalt South High School, and between the two circles, Troy puts it in play, and there's a steal by the Bulldogs, Bada, and now it's lost. There's Timmy Smith, nearly came up with a steal. Bulldogs regain the possession. Stenger with it, giving the ball up, and on the right side, Bodoff goes between the two circles with the pass to Bond. Ryan Bond in there, a 6'1 junior. 1:33 to go, and Troy's going to go to 21-2. Jumper at the free throw line by Bodoff is good, and he draws the foul for the Bulldogs. Tyson Bodoff with 5 points, and he goes to the free throw line. The foul on Marty Schultz. And into the lineup, Corey Hunt. Hunt into the lineup for Troy. Sitting down is Casey Hopkins. Bodoff will step up to the line. First one in and out, no good. Couldn't finish off the three-point play. Pulled down by the Bulldogs. Left wing 3. Actually stepping inside the arc now is Bond. Shot missed. Rebound from behind Bradley. And he's fouled there by Troy with 1:20 to go. And we'll see Stephen Bradley at the free throw line. That'll be the 17th foul on Troy. And the foul is charged to the Trojans on 41. I think that's Corey Hunt out there. Hunt wearing 41 tonight. First free throw is missed off the mark by Stephen Bradley. He's a 6'2 sophomore. He'll try again. Tyson Bodoff sits down. Kyle Atkinson into the lineup. He's a 6'7 junior. Collison comes out. He gets a big hand for Troy. David Wilkins in there. So Troy now with Jared Michael, Marty Schultz, David Wilkins, Timmy Smith, and Corey Hunt. Get used to this lineup. Except for Ettinger, this will be your lineup for next year's Troy team. 1:14 to go in the fourth. Smith into the front court. Drives left wing, leaves it for Michael. Back outside, Wilkins wants a 3. It's in the air, off the front of the rim, no good. Corey Hunt tries to pull down the board. It deflects out of bounds. Last touch by Hunt. And the Bulldogs will get it with 1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Troy 62, Bulldogs 44, and they start to file out here at Zumwalt South High School. The Bulldogs have the ball in the front court. Atkinson between the two circles, gets a pass down low to Bond. Drives, shot blocked by Schultz, and Marty picks up the foul. Marty's been in for about 30 seconds, and he's already committed 2 fouls. This will set up our lineup for next week. The Trojans will play on Tuesday against Lutheran North. They're tough. They're 17-4 going by play for you beginning at 7:30 in that one. At the free throw line, Ryan Bond makes good, and it's a 62-45 lead for Troy. Wilkins nearly lost it. Brings it into the front court. Now a steal, picked up by Bradley. Bradley runs the lane. Layup is easy and in. Stephen Bradley with the bucket. Smith across the timeline for Troy. Gets a double team. Left-handed dribble, stops, looks for help. Timmy Smith back out to Corey Hunt between the two circles. Left side to Wilkins. 20 seconds ago. We're just waiting for the clock to run down. Wilkins, left wing to Smith, fakes a 3. Timmy drives, lost it, picked up by Bradley again. Outlets, left wing to Bond, runs, left-handed layup is in. Ryan Bond cuts into the lead, and time's going to run out. Three-pointer by Wilkins is short, and the buzzer sound. It's a final from Fort Zumwalt South High School. Troy.